Are you thinking about retiring soon? Perhaps in 2026? Imagine having a trusted guide, someone who's walked that path and can illuminate the hidden pitfalls. After 7 years of retirement, I've learned 6 crucial lessons. Choices I truly wish I could redo. If you can address these insights early, you could save yourself not just thousands of dollars, but also a tremendous amount of future stress and worry. This wisdom comes from experience, shared to help you on your own journey. Jake Miller, a wise and experienced individual who retired in 2018, is generously sharing his personal journey with us today. He's not here to dictate your choices, but rather to illuminate the path he navigated, often learning the hard way, so you don't have to. His invaluable insights extend beyond just finances. They touch upon life, health, and crucial relationships. Before we dive into these essential lessons, please take a moment to show your support. Like this video, share it, and subscribe to the Happy Grandpa 69 channel. Let's begin with taxes. Often the monster that many new retirees simply don't see coming. As Jake wisely observes, in retirement, taxes stop happening to you and start happening because of you. This fundamental shift in control and responsibility can catch many off guard. When you were a W-2 employee, taxes felt automatic, almost an invisible process. They were simply deducted from your paycheck. But once you're retired, every single withdrawal from your various accounts transforms into a strategic decision with significant tax implications. You'll face complex choices. Should you pull funds from your taxable brokerage account first? Or perhaps from your tax-deferred 401k or IRA? Should you consider converting a portion of your traditional IRA to a Roth IRA this year to minimize future tax burdens? These decisions are not isolated. They carry long-term consequences. What impact will your current withdrawal strategies have on your taxes 5, 10, or even 20 years down the line? Jake admits he didn't fully grasp how early decisions could lead to massive required minimum distributions later on. He particularly regretted missing the first 2 golden years of his retirement when his income was lower. During that window, strategic Roth conversions could have saved him thousands of dollars in future taxes. A missed opportunity he wishes he could redo. The biggest, most impactful takeaway from Jake's experience is this: make it a priority to thoroughly understand taxes before you retire, not after. Gaining a solid grasp of the tax implications of your various accounts is absolutely paramount to preserving your hard-earned wealth. Next up is the often underestimated challenge of inflation shock. If the concept of inflation hasn't made you genuinely nervous yet, trust me, it likely will. When Jake retired in 2019, inflation was relatively calm, hovering around a mild 2 to 3%. Then came the turbulent years, from 2022 to 2024, which hit many retirees like a financial truck. We witnessed inflation soar to a staggering 9%. The cost of everyday necessities like beef doubled, and even basic groceries became incredibly expensive. While Jake's stock-heavy portfolio offered some much-needed protection, he candidly realized his meticulously crafted retirement plan hadn't been adequately stress-tested against such extreme and prolonged inflationary pressures. This is a common oversight that can easily derail even the best intentions. If you could start over, you would purposefully break your plan. This means raising inflation to painfully high levels in your projections and identifying exactly what fails. Do you need to delay a planned vacation or a major purchase? Should you adjust the timing of when you claim your Social Security benefits? Perhaps you need to strategically shift your asset allocation to more inflation-resistant investments, or change your spending rules to be more flexible and resilient. Don't just assume inflation is in there somewhere in your calculations. Actively stress test your plan until it breaks under pressure, then proactively fix those vulnerabilities. This rigorous approach builds true resilience and peace of mind. Our third crucial lesson addresses something deeply personal: the importance of aligning with your spouse on the rhythms of daily life in retirement. Retirement doesn't inherently break marriages, but mismatched expectations certainly can, and often do. Jake's wife, Linda, for instance, pictured retirement as one perpetual 7-day weekend. Her vision involved 16 hours a day together, enjoying movies, frequent outings, and sharing joint hobbies. A beautiful and romantic vision, but perhaps not universally shared. Jake, on the other hand, while loving his wife, also craved personal missions and individual time. He envisioned coaching, joining a men's study group, dedicating time to solo gym workouts, and enjoying quiet, reflective mornings alone. Of course, they also had many activities they genuinely wanted to do together, like travel, cooking new recipes, and long, leisurely walks. The core issue wasn't the activities themselves, but the critical lack of early, explicit conversation about their individual daily rhythms and expectations. They simply didn't talk about these fundamental differences soon enough, which unfortunately led to unnecessary arguments and avoidable friction in their early retirement years. If you could redo it, you would meticulously plan your retirement day by day, a full year in advance, actively collaborating with your partner. Open, honest communication about how you both truly envision your daily life in retirement is absolutely crucial. It's about more than just a financial plan. It's about merging two individual dreams into a shared, harmonious, and deeply satisfying reality. The fourth lesson Jake shares is a surprisingly counterintuitive one. If you're currently aiming to retire in 2026, you might want to seriously consider actually retiring in 2025 instead. His question is poignant. What do you really gain by working just 6 more months? Many people delay retirement for what seem like perfectly valid reasons. I want to reach exactly 30 years of service, or I need to finish this one last big project, or I absolutely must achieve a perfect Monte Carlo score. But let's be clear about something important. A Monte Carlo simulation score of 95 to 99% is not necessarily a badge of honor. As Jake wisely points out, achieving such a high score often means you actually worked too long, sacrificing precious, irreplaceable time for an illusion of statistical perfection. Remember, Monte Carlo simulations typically assume you never adjust your spending habits, even if the market experiences a significant downturn. They often don't account for real-life flexibility, like delaying a new car purchase or adjusting international travel plans. In real life, people are adaptable. They do adjust their spending and plans when circumstances change. A Monte Carlo score in the 80s is often far more realistic and still represents a very conservative and robust financial outlook. So, if your target retirement year is 2026, seriously consider moving that date up to late 2025 instead. That extra time, that priceless freedom, might prove to be far more valuable than a few additional percentage points on a complex spreadsheet. Lesson number 5 is perhaps the most critical. Health is the one invaluable thing you absolutely cannot buy back once it's gone. This is a profound truth that many, including Jake, learned through the regrettable lens of hindsight. The concept of health span truly matters more than just lifespan. Living an extra 10 years in poor health, burdened by chronic conditions and limited mobility, isn't a victory. It's often a significant burden. The quality of your later years depends entirely on the health foundation you build now. Jake candidly admits he waited until retirement to actively fix his diet, embrace whole, single-ingredient foods, consciously cut out stress-eating habits, and commit to consistent exercise. He unequivocally calls this a big mistake. If you had the incredible opportunity for a do-over, you would undoubtedly start prioritizing your health 5 years before retiring, not 5 months after. Your future, vibrant self will genuinely beg you to start making these crucial health investments today. Think of your health as your single most valuable asset in retirement. It's the foundation that enables you to fully enjoy your newfound freedom, vigorously pursue your passions, and maintain your independence and vitality. Start investing in that invaluable asset right now. Finally, Lesson 6 addresses the critical importance of relying on professional planning software and real human experts, rather than getting lost in endless, solitary spreadsheets. Jake confessed his biggest waste of time was 100 hours of spreadsheets I didn't trust. As an engineer, he initially loved building about 10 different complex spreadsheets. However, he was constantly plagued by nagging doubts. Did I accidentally break a formula? Is a specific cell entry wrong? Did I fundamentally misunderstand a nuanced financial concept? He eventually discovered robust tools like Bolden, but sadly, 2 years too late. These sophisticated platforms are designed to handle complex calculations for taxes, optimize Social Security timing, model market crashes, manage sequence of returns risk, and account for various inflation scenarios with far greater accuracy. If you could redo it, you would absolutely start with a professional, robust planning tool like Bolden on day one of your retirement planning. It provides a level of accuracy, integration, and confidence that manual spreadsheets, no matter how well built, often cannot match. Beyond just software, Jake strongly recommends 2 more confidence boosters that offer invaluable human insight. First, consider reaching out to Money Pickle. They offer a completely free call with a certified financial planner, providing clarity and personalized insights without any sales pressure whatsoever. Second, seriously invest in a modest $300 plan review. A real human expert will dedicate an hour to meticulously reviewing your specific financial situation and retirement plan. It's arguably the best $300 you'll ever spend for genuine peace of mind and validation. So, if you're diligently planning to retire in 2026, please take these valuable lessons to heart and learn from the experiences shared. You don't need everything to be absolutely perfect, but you most certainly need to avoid these biggest, most common traps. Your retirement journey has the incredible potential to be filled with immense joy, profound security, and boundless opportunities. By taking these insights to heart and acting proactively, you are truly setting yourself up for a future where you not only survive, but genuinely thrive. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Tell us in the comments below, what's your biggest fear or your greatest hope as you look towards retirement? We cherish hearing your personal thoughts and experiences. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to Happy Grandpa 69. Your future retired self will truly thank you for it.